feel like I start all of these the same way. Do a little think. Do a little... Well... There was a time when I had intros and outros for this freaking thing. And I had a format. And I said, hello, friends. Every time. Every freaking day. That was alright. And you know what made me stop? Because I don't. I'd love to know. But hello, friends. Look, I can still do it. Sometimes you have difficult interactions on social media that are frustrating. I think there's a difference between having grace for people you disagree with and having grace for people who make you feel like you're unheard. One of those, I'm willing to deal. One of them makes me feel like I'm being complacent in my own situation, and that is a weird place to be in. Like challenging the status quo, pushing for more firm beliefs, more solid stances on human rights, ways to battle injustice. It's like pushing for that is apparently radical when it should just be common sense. And sometimes I feel boxed in, trapped is probably the best way to describe it, because people look at me and they say, I'm on your side. Also, those people who aren't quite there, you gotta slow down for them. You gotta let them catch up. Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been slowing down and I've been letting them catch up, and they aren't catching up. They're just standing still. Some of them take steps back, and I just get so frustrated. Like, why do I, as a member of a marginalized community, have to stop and wait for other people to catch up and learn about the experience of other marginalized people, not just my community, other communities, minorities. People who have been crushed and literally beaten. Apparently, we have to see the good in everybody when some of those people are not willing to see the bad in themselves. And I used to, and I still want to, see the good in everybody. I still try, but when it comes to people who refuse to make better policies, when it comes to people who literally abuse the system and people, other people, I don't think I can give them room anymore. I think I gave them room for way longer than I was comfortable doing so. And sometimes I feel as though being asked to go backwards in order to help other people catch up is less helpful than standing where I am and looking over my shoulder and saying, hey, catch up. Here's what you got to do to catch up. Why do I have to go back to show them how to catch up? We're all freaking adults. We can do it ourselves. We just got to be willing to try. Why is that so difficult? Some days are easier than others. Today was not easy. Specifically, tonight was not easy. And probably tomorrow will be fine. It comes and goes. Depends on the conversations, depends on how much care is being shown from other people, whether I notice. Today was hard. It was hard for me to keep my mouth shut. It was hard for me to be gentle when I stopped keeping my mouth shut. Because all I wanted to do was shout, pay attention. Stop standing still. Stop looking back. Stop looking back like Lot's wife and turning into a pillar of salt. Because you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to melt when the rain comes. Why are we dissolving at the very thought of disagreeing with people for the sake of justice? I hate it. And that is what's on my mind constantly.